Hi from Deep Creek, Maryland.
Welcome to our Western Maryland studios.
Yes. We have bought this home and we are in our new suite.
Yes.
Temporary. Sad.
I lost the plot for a hot second. We're going to be doing a little get ready with me. We're filming some sponsored content later.
Hashtag, not this isn't.
This isn't, but we will be filming some sponsored content, so we have to have beautiful faces.
Of course. I mean, more beautiful than they already naturally are.
Yes, so I will say, if we weren't doing this, both of us probably would not be wearing makeup today at all.
Yeah, because we're here for a quick weekend with a lot of different friends. We're all in different houses, which is super fun.
I'm drinking a Narragansett Shandy that was lovingly packed for me by my husband.
Nice. And then my husband packed for me a
Cider.
Down East apple cider donut cider. And I'm using my Brewmate thing, which if I have a discount, I will put it down there. Like, you know how sometimes companies are just like, here, share with your friends.
Oh,
I'll put that because I paid my own money for it, but this thing is fucking awesome.
She's talked about it multiple times since we've been here.
And people like it. Okay, what are you doing?
Oops, sorry. Sorry, we were just chit-chatting and now we can't include that in the video. I just applied a little bit of the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Intensive Hydrating Serum. I actually just only put that in my under eyes, not really sure why, it was an odd choice. And then now I'm using the Beauty Pie
Oxygenating drops.
Yes, oxygenating drop. And I need a little moisture.
I am priming with the RMS Beauty Re-Evolve Radiance Lacking Primer. I really am enjoying this, and I like that it comes with a refillable component, so you don't have to buy the entire device. Device? Sure. It's a really hydrating, pretty radiant sort of primer.
So for primer, I actually didn't pack a other primer, so I'm just going to use the NYX Bare With Me Prime Set Refresh Spray.
Could I try some of that too?
Of course. I always feel guilty about using like hotel towels and stuff for makeup hands. Even though they just fucking bleached them, but I still am like, I always feel bad.
The mist around this is weird.
Well, because I think it's spray, I feel like there's no center spray.
Yeah, it's weird.
It sprays a ring, but then like I don't think I have anything on my nose, but that's okay.
Honestly, why haven't we been doing this sooner?
I don't know.
We'll never be those cool people who can go,
oh, really? Are you?
well, it needs to be a different material, not wood, to make the noise.
You can kind of get it.
You're gonna do the flamenco? Every time I see someone with a fan, that's what I think of.
I love when they're out in public. Just like out and about.
Who? Flamenco dancers?
No, people with fans.
Oh,
who just will like whip out a fan and be fanning themselves just in public. And I'm like, wow, the audacity.
This is gonna be a fun video. You guys are gonna like this one, I can already tell.
I already like this one.
Yeah.
Okay, face. Okay, so for a little bit of radiance and glow, since nothing I've put on my face has any, I'm gonna use the Merit.
Here, I got it.
Thank you.
It's the Merit Highlighting Balm in the shade Cava.
And you can use this either under or over your makeup, but personally, I've been really enjoying the look of having it under my makeup.
This gives you glass skin.
Yeah. So that's a ton of, like, I just went over that a lot. If I just did one,
it's beautiful.
That's it. But so I'm going to do that. But first, I'm actually going to start with the Beauty Pie Super Illuminating Under Eye Genius. No?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah?
It is.
Genius Corrector. So if you watched our wedding Get Ready With Me, we both used this. I have been using this almost every day since. Even if I'm doing a minimal face, I almost always include this just because it adds so much brightness under my eyes. I also think it helps make my concealer, any brand, sit better.
I agree, because it just added, I need to use it because I didn't pack mine.
Of course.
I packed such minimal makeup.
For us, it's minimal. For other people, it's not.
Correct. You're right. That's exactly right.
I will say you also need so much less than you think you do. Yes. I accidentally put on too much every single day, but I just do it's slightly pinkish, and then I pull it all the way out to my temple if I have excess, because I figure that's where I put my highlight anyway. So now that my under eyes are highlighted and just bouncing the light off of them.
Beaming.
Like, pew, 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 pew.
Lasers.
Obviously. I'm now going to take the Merit and I'm going to put it on the places that I would normally highlight. So I'm going to do a little on my nose, and then I'm going to hit this pretty hard, and then I'm going to do a little on my chin and a little here.
Wow. I haven't tried it under makeup, so I'm going to try it.
I've only done it once, to be totally honest. But I like that.
I mean, look how wet you look.
Right. Wet.
Amazing.
I've never actually highlighted my forehead. That was a new...
I was gonna say.
I've never done that. That's a new thing for me today. You're here with me just innovating.
I mean, I look borderline sweaty.
Okay, now it's foundation.
Yeah, I am using the same thing. If you watch our drugstore makeup video, I'm using the same foundation I bought in that every day that I've worn makeup, and it's the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. It's amazing.
I need it.
You absolutely need it. Do you want to try it?
I do want to try it, but I think I'm going to mix it in with this because I think it's going to be too dark for me. I also have been using the drugstore product that I purchased recently for our drugstore everyday face, the TikTok makeup. And it's the Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. So I will say this is 540 light. The color is not quite right, so usually I've been pumping in a little bit of a darker shade, but I actually didn't pack that. So I'm just going to use Danielle's and put a little bit and just see how it goes. So I'm going to use my hand as a palette, obviously, the way all adventurous girls do. And I'm just going to mix them together.
Where have I heard that before?
I don't know. Wait, what was the sound I was making last night? No, it was not that. Oh yeah, this
I'm gonna fall right off this fucking stool.
Oh my gosh, you'll have a love and regret moment.
Yeah, but at least this is carpet.
And I'll laugh.
I feel so bad for you. I woke up with a really cool zit on my cheek. I really super love that for me.
I woke up with some sort of discoloration that we can't even identify.
Identify. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some spot concealing today, which I really hate doing because it's an added step and boring.
Okay.
I am spot concealing with the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Concealer. I really do love this. Highly recommend.
I just don't know if I have it in me to really spot conceal. Okay, so I'm just gonna go straight into the under eyes, and I have two. One is the e.l.f.
Camo
Hydrating
concealer.
Camo Concealer. e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And then the other one is just the L'Oreal Infallible. I don't love this formula, but I actually use it just to deepen the shades of concealer that I get that are too light, which is almost all of them. I can never buy my concealer shade correctly.
I just ended up taking the same spot concealer under my eyes, which I do prefer. I prefer it for under eye more than spot concealing because especially the shade, but we're just gonna get in there. Oh, I forgot he was up here. Where is he?
Over there.
I heard him snoring. Okay.
Are you sure it's him?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. The house is haunted.
Somehow. It's a new build. Like, it's brand fucking new. It still smells new.
Yeah, but like we said, when we watched The Conjuring, the spirits follow people, not necessarily houses.
Yes, we are convinced that the current rental home that we are staying in is haunted. We've had, well, okay, so first, yesterday, I was just kind of fucking with Danielle because the door slammed when there was no one around it, but we think it was from the flow of air from, like, shutting another door. And I was just joking. I was like, oh my god, it's haunted. And then, it's like I provoked it. It's like, it was like, oh, you don't think I exist?
You taunted it. And
okay,
it's like,
bitch.
Prove it. And then we learned that the door would only close that way with wind if it were a different direction. It opens and closes the opposite way. So that's why we're like, oh. Then we heard...
Then the doorknob, which could also just be some sort of automatic timer, but we didn't hear it lock.
No, it
We
didn't.
just heard it like boop, 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 boop.
And no one's locked that door.
No, which, what? Okay. It sounded like a 4-digit code.
Yes, and then nobody was there. I checked the door, nothing. Then the smoke alarms went off and no one had even used so much as a microwave in this house.
Yes.
Then
This morning.
multiple people heard a female voice singing in the shower, and no one at this house had taken a shower at that point.
We've surveyed the entire crowd.
It's fucking bizarre.
It's so weird.
Okay, so I'm gonna set some of my face actually to even out this stupid color with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear Foundation and Powder. I think it's intended to be used like a foundation, so build it up, drag it on your skin. I am just like tapping, tapping, tapping off. I don't want
Yeah.
so much.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start to contour slightly, you know, And so I'm just gonna go right here, slightly above the hollow of my cheekbone. I did used to go slightly lower, and then, I don't know, like one person on YouTube told me to do it slightly higher, so now I do it there.
Yeah, it looks better. Same with blush. I think blush looks better up like that.
And then I'm gonna give myself a chin strap. And then, am I gonna bother with my, sure. Okay, fuck it, might as well. And then just a little bit on my nose. And then you whack it on, you buff it off.
Whack it on and buff it off. Whack it on and buff it off.
We'll get that made on t-shirts for you guys.
Will we? That
No.
sounds like work.
It sounds like merch.
Now I'm going to contour. I'm going to use the Han Healthy Active Natural Pressed Bronzer. I am really, really, really loving this. It's a perfectly toned bronzer for me. They make different shades. I'm not even sure what this one is called. But they sell it at Ulta, and I just think it's been such a great, really smooth and easy to use bronzer. I love that brush.
Me too. It's a cutie. I need to wash all of them though.
Me too. It's on my list.
I know, I almost did it before we came just to show off.
Ooh, flexin'.
Next, I'm on to actual bronzer. It's the NARS. I can't stop using it. I feel like I'm almost using it too fast because I'm gonna be out of it soon. It's the Sunkissed Bronzing Dream Cream in the shade Casino, which is the darker of the colors, but they didn't have Laguna when I actually went to purchase it. So this, and then I go very light with it. It's like a dab, 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 dab situation. Dab, dab. And like that's really as much as my face can handle. If you have a tanner base though,
Just as fast as your wrist allows.
just as fast.
Fast, 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 fast. Again, that drugstore video that we filmed really lent me a lot of great favors because I'm loving, lent me a lot of great favors.
Sure. 100%. That's exactly how I would have worded it.
I don't even know what, maybe I am possessed by the spirit.
No, I think you just took a hit off the pen.
Led me to a lot of great favorites, I think is what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay. That
Led me to a lot of good favorites. Because I've been reaching for these exclusively. This is the CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed High Pigment Bronzer. Really reminds me a lot of one of our favorites, which is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. It's not shimmery.
Which, to be fair, we both still fucking own an entire product of.
Yeah, and I love it, and I do use it often. It's not shimmery, but it does add a little bit of glow, which I'm looking for. I did all that with no mirror. Let's just take a look here.
Classic. Classic beauty YouTubers.
Okay, blush.
Blush.
Blush!
This is your favorite part of the process.
Totally, 100%. I'm using something I don't think you've ever seen me use before.
Correct.
It is a Buxom blush. It's the Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush in the shade Seychelles. It is such an understated color here, but really looks beautiful on the skin. Let me just show you.
I have the Milani Baked Blush, and I will say drugstore packaging. I've owned it for like 2 weeks, almost completely scraped off. I have it in the shade 02 Rose d'Oro, and I have been using this every day. Like, shout out to all my other blushes for just dying alone in my drawer, but I've been really enjoying this one.
Yeah. I can feel ya.
I feel a little guilty. I feel guilty all the time when it comes to my makeup because I have so much. I'm upset that I can't use more of it every day. Not like I want to apply more, but I just want to be using it.
I know. I feel the same way.
Like when I get stuck on a product like this one, then I feel guilty that all of my other...
But it fizzles just like they all do. So this is one cheek with blush, one cheek with not.
We are both blushed, and it's a little heavy. Although somebody told me the other day that it's just the flush of youth. I'm actually gonna move on to eyebrows.
I'm gonna highlight.
Okay.
So I'm using Revlon Skin Light's Prismatic highlighter in Daybreak Glimmer. I haven't stopped using this either.
Okay, so I have been testing out the Charlotte Tilbury brow line for Octoly. I will say I really like it, but I think you could easily duplicate these products with other products that are less expensive.
Yeah.
That's my honest opinion. I mean, I will say This shade of blonde is very, very hard to find. I think they nailed it with the blonde, for me. I mean, it's my personal blonde shade with both of these, but I feel like the brow gel is just, I actually prefer the one that I got at the drugstore the other day that was like brow glue.
Yeah.
I just feel like this doesn't hold very well, and maybe it's because I have slightly curly eyebrows, so they're a little on like the wiry textured side, so they're a strong brow, the few hairs that I have.
Is it tinted or is it clear?
This one is tinted and then one is clear.
Gotcha.
I don't have the clear one, but I definitely prefer the tinted one. It has a way smaller spoolie, and then I like just the added layer of tint. But I think that the clear one sticks better, but it also is like kind of goopy. You really have to scrape off the brush.
Yeah. I'm using our OG Browluxe Precision Brow Pencil, and then for my brow gel, I'll be using the Archology Eyebrow Sculpting Gel by Beauty Pie, which I freaking love.
That's where I would go. I would go always.
This is like $8, and it looks luxe.
But the
Precision Brow Pencil?
Yes, the Precision Brow Pencil by Browluxe is where I would recommend everyone go.
Yeah.
If they're willing to pay a little bit more than drugstore.
Yeah, I think it's like $18.95. But you can find it on Amazon, which is convenient.
Yes. And then you could, for me, I would just get an auto ship, yeah. Eyeshadow, I really didn't, I'm keeping it super simple. I have 3 products that I can apply all with my fingers. I have really been enjoying the combination of the Glossier, I think it's Cloud Paint, no, that's the blush. It's the Glossier thing, you'll know it when you see it. It's in this taupey color, couldn't tell you what it is, but you'll know.
Lid Star?
Lid Star, yes. And then layering over a little bit of the Bobbi Brown Shadow Stick in Dusty Mauve, because they have really similar base tones, but then this has a little bit of like a metallic sheen, and I'll just do it around my lash line and then smudge it, super easy. But today, since we're not going too intense, I'm actually just gonna do the e.l.f. Shadow Stick, which I love, have also been using every day, which seems crazy. And I'm just gonna go along my lash line and smudge it out.
That's exactly what I'm doing, but I'm using the Burberry Eye Color Contour, and this shade is called Almond number 104. And it's just a beautiful cool tone brown that is easy to whack on and blend out a little bit with your fingers.
Yep, that is all I'm doing. I'm picking up slightly and doing almost like a triangle right out by the outer corner of my lash. Now I'm gonna highlight. I'm just gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar palette. I really like the highlight in this. I feel like it's really one of the more natural highlights that I have. So it doesn't get too, it's more of like an ethereal glow than an actual like Bam Bow, Kapow.
Bam Bow.
I don't know. There's a 3-parter that I can't think of.
Crash Bam Boom?
Something like that. Bing Bang Boom. That's what
Bing Bang Boom.
I'm testing out this Merit mascara they sent us the other day. I have used it once before, and I agree with Danielle's initial assessment in that it is very natural looking. And I kind of like that. I'm used to always going for like blackest black, big showgirl lashes, but I kind of realized that that's not like the vibe that I want on my face. I don't need to look like a showgirl on a Tuesday.
But if you want to.
But if you want to, and that's your thing, absolutely. But personally for me, I'm middle management.
You know I love to prime my lashes with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer, but did you know? Mary, did you know?
No, absolutely not.
That the black...
Your baby boy.
Their Voluminous original mascara that goes with it is just absolutely amazing, and I love the colored shades. The burgundy is my favorite fall time shade, but I did pick it up in black, and I'm just reminded as to why I really don't like to buy high-end mascara, because this is great.
I will say the one step I did skip that I regret already is that typically, even if I'm not wearing eyeshadow, I do usually put a very neutral base shade on my lid, because I carry excess concealer onto my lid and then it will start to get all stuck in the crease of my eyelid.
Oh, you did that, or you didn't?
I did not do that today, and I can already see it happening. So after my mascara is dry, I will probably try and just tap a little bit of a like vanilla shade eyeshadow on my lid to prevent that from happening, because I do hate that.
Caitlin, maybe you're the one who's possessed.
Maybe. Oh my gosh, what if it's actually just grown strong enough to now exert its power
Control
outside
things.
of my body?
Yes.
And that's been my GI issue this whole time, is like having...
A demon?
Yes. Possession. Gastrointestinal possession.
Maybe it's gastritis. Maybe it's demonic possession.
Okay, lip-wise, I am first going to start with this Pat McGrath Labs Permagel Ultra Lip Pencil Crayon.
Yeah.
In the shade Suburbia. And I might even, probably what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the tiniest little bit of this on the edges of my lips that need defining, mainly right here where my lip abruptly slants off. And then just down here.
What do I want?
That's a good one.
You know what? I'm gonna use Jolie Rouge.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
No, it's so near the
No,
end.
so I don't care. I've been using it for a long time. Do it.
Okay.
You like it.
I'm using Caitlin's Clarins Jolie Rouge in the shade Rose Berry.
Actually, I said I was going to do more than this. I'm not. That's it. I'm just going to do a little lip pencil.
Yeah.
Smooshed around until it looks like it's a full lip color.
Okay, these are our final looks, y'all.
That's it. Okay, so thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah,
This little chatty get ready with
Where's
me.
your top from?
Very old Old Navy.
Probably can still find something similar.
Yes.
This is a crew neck sweatshirt from Target, and it might still be available. Has thumb holes and pockets, which I did not realize.
And we are both wearing Ana Luisa jewels.
No, I'm not.
Is that the thing without the thing on it?
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's just my J. Crew toggle. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and snakes.
Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
LinkedIn.
The podcast. We'll get there eventually. Watch our last video.
Watch our next video.
Watch all of the videos. Love to see it when you guys comment down below that you have been.
And we're gonna
Cut it.